I've been using, I guess, Kritik for, I would say, two years, maybe 3 years. And really it is for me very much attached to the work that I do as an ungrader, as Preeti mentioned. So what I mean by that, and of course there are different definitions, but in my case, what that means is that I teach based on a labor contract as opposed to the sort of traditional notion of quality evaluation. Students are afraid sometimes to take risks if they think they'll be punished for doing so. And so ungrading allows me to really encourage risk taking, and it has meant that not only do students maybe sort of push themselves a little bit further, but in terms of peer evaluation, it also helps to foster a community, a class community, even when we are online. So this is for script analysis, and it's an opportunity to basically zoom out from a play. It's early in the semester, so I want them to start to think about plays in a bird's eye view. And so I assign a bead diagram, or basically using sort of iconography as a way of looking at a very sort of specific moment within a script. And as you see, they have two options, typically a realist play, or at least sort of realist with The Crucible. And Marcus or The Secret of Sweet is much more of it lends itself to more expressionist, kind of abstract and symbolic. And so that way, depending on sort of what vibes with which particular student, they can make that choice. And then they have to draw these bead diagrams by hand, take a picture of it, upload that JPEG, and then as you will see in the rubric, they have an evaluation. The sort of 1 to 2 sentence in the dialogue box is really crucial to sort of help them do that metacognitive work about what it is that they learned through doing the bead diagram that they didn't know otherwise. And as you will see on the right-hand column, I still do put things like a weight, even though I have an ungraded class, because I find that students really crave the sort of knowledge that that would give them in terms of what I'm putting more emphasis on and what has less emphasis. But other than that, I typically don't have anything in the 0 level, because as long as you turn it in, then it's obviously something. And then I move sort of forward. These rubrics are entirely editable. And so they save the ones that I've done from previous semesters, which is obviously immediately helpful if you have a disorganized desktop on your computer like I do. It's really lovely to be able to just pull it up from Kritik. But then I also change things every semester as I grow and as I learn from my students. And so I usually go back in and just keep tweaking the rubric based on the previous experience and the new sort of material that's at hand. So yeah.